A lot going on season in Southwest Florida. We're here to talk Florida Weekly.
That's right. Eric Radich joining us now in the studio with a preview. And Eric, good morning. Yeah, a lot to get to today.
Morning.
First thing that we're talking about, I understand, are airports here in Southwest Florida. Talk about that.
Well, so you're flying in and out of Southwest Florida, and where are you flying in and out of? You're flying out of the Southwest Florida Regional Airport, right?
Of course.
Great airport, and there also happens to be a few other airports in town. We've got the Naples Municipal Airport, the Punta Gorda Airport, and Pagefield Airport. Specifically, we get into how are they doing. Many people don't know exactly what's going on at these airports. Like, can we get a flight out of them into places? How are they doing? Are they making progress? How have they done through the history of time? How long have they been operating? What do they have plans in the future? Are they expecting growth, et cetera?
Punta Gorda, Naples have commercial service. Pagefield and Fort Myers does not. But there is so much that goes on at those airports that people have no clue. Charter service, flight schools. It's a great read. I
could tell from your comment there.
Yeah, they did a great job. Hey, besides his job as presentation editor with Florida Weekly, Eric is also our friend, and he's the founder of the Fort Myers Film Festival, which kicks off next week.
Woo! March 8th through 12th.
This is your time, yes.
And and then we're playing a video. You know, we had this.
Let's listen in.
Okay.
Oh, this is a great video. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, we are wanting you all to get all wrapped up in film this year, and we happen to get all wrapped up with a lot of our friends and VIP and sponsors.
That's great.
And models here in Fort Myers at the Fort Myers Film Festival location at the Sidney Myrne Davis Arts Center. You'll see there's a lovely Amy Raditz, myself, Casey Lee, Dakota, Blakely, Fred Scher, shot by John Buffar, Flip Minot. And we are excited that you get all wrapped up in film during the Fort Myers Film Festival in 5 different locations.
Really a celebration of independent film,
yes.
Films you won't see in the big theaters.
No, and films you may never get a chance to see again. This is the only time you may get to see them, so we encourage you to go down to the FortMyersFilmFestival.com website. And in this week's Florida Weekly, we have a pullout guide to everything Fort Myers Film Festival.
Yeah, and so it's a big event. One of the movies, the documentaries that you're featuring too, is The Lavender Scare, a gay rights documentary.
Yes, and so many people may not know it, but during the 1950s, if you were gay and you were working in the government, you were fired. And this documentary gets into the lives of those affected during the kind of McCarthy era. And they don't just talk to those who were gay and fired during that time, but they talk to some who did the firing. They kind of see both sides of what it was like to live during the time. It's only played in a couple of festivals. This thing will get distribution. It's playing Saturday at the Sidney Myrne Davis Arts Center, along with 57 other films, including a big one, Black Tide, at the Barbara B. Mann Wednesday the 8th, Paradise Reef, Friday at the Sidney Myrne Davis Arts Center. You will love these films if you love independent film.
So different venues, yes.
Thank you.
Hats off to you and your team for gathering these films, and you have screenings throughout the year. So this has been a long process. I'll be there next Wednesday for opening night.
Yes!
Barbara B. Mann Performing Arts Hall. Anything else? We're quickly running out of time. What else do you want to add?
And look at the Florida Weekly for other things to do. If you're not into film festivals, there's lots of other stuff going on, including Smokey Robinson, Alan Cumming, an Irish Festival, Kristen Chenoweth, and others we have coming up. So check out Florida Weekly as well as FortMyersFilmFestival.com.
All right, Eric.
Come out to the movies with us, guys.
Of course, we'll be there. Look forward to it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. We'll see how it wraps up.